and we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Jack against Dragic. And Jack, here we go. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. The three. And Lopez pulls it down. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Jack kicks to Lopez. And it's blocked. They get it back. Lopez a screen. Tries again. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
As this season gets underway, let's see how the Nets are stacking up in the NBA stats. Second in steals, 5th in fast break points. And you know what? They're also in the top half of the league in scoring second chance points. There's room for improvement there, but I don't think they're too disappointed with what they've done in that area so far.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl, and I think that mentality is what bothers opponents.
And here's Freak coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. That's good.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
The Heat shooting their first foul shot of the night. Free throw good. Freak. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's McCullough. Chris Bosh with the rebound. The Heat leading by 7. Now Freak. He's got 5. And Bosh now top of the key. And a wide open look for Freak. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Freak's got 8 points.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Moment here now for an injury report.
He told me that it doesn't look too serious. The season is young, but that is tough news to get at any point in the year. We'll see how well the team comes together in his absence. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Nets trail by 8. Jack passes to Kilpatrick. Back to Jack. Shot clock at 5. The second effort, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And a new group in for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Richardson, he's checked in for Winslow. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Goran Dragic. Freak with it. Now Jack defending. There's Freak. And another basket for Miami.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here is Jack. He's covered closely. Pass to Lopez. Back to Jack. Launches it. That drops. Jack's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
That's good.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Out to the right wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lopez. Out of bounds. Next ball is Brooklyn. For Brooklyn. Brooklyn with the ball. 7-point differential. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for him. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game, but when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
So for Brooklyn now, McCullough out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. Now here's Freak. 12 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. From about 19 feet, that's in coming off an assist from Dragic. 14 points for Freak.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Bosh, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Here's the screen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Freak kicks to Bosh. There's Winslow. No good from outside. Nets trail by 5. Kilpatrick passes to Lopez. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lopez. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Go. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The Nets second.
This team is an elite defensive team. Why? Because they do a nice job moving their feet, positioning their body, and playing with active hands. And when you do that, you come up with steals, and they're one of the league's best in that category as a team.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Jarrett Jack has checked in for Bogdanovich. He's perfect from the line this time. The Heat with the lead. Freak with it. He's got 14. 1:56 left now here in the second. 3-pointer. That's good. Freak's got 17.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Down low, here's Kilpatrick. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Jack's got 5 assists tonight. Dragic dishes to Whiteside. Passes it to Freak. Shoots it up. And another basket for Miami.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And Jack kicks to Lopez. They set the screen. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from free throw range. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Kilpatrick.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
to the left wing. Here's Freak. He's got 19. From deep. And it's McCullough with the rebound. And here is Jack. To the inside. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And that one's good. Lopez has got 11 points.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Got it up. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot he's got.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far. On the floor. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Freak in at point guard. Johnson is out there with Stoudemire. Then there's Richardson, and it's Goudelock in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Nets trail by 8. Now Jack. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Hickson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Freak in a big-time jam right there.
Oh, guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Richardson covering. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's got 6. And Jack, here we go. It's tipped.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Now here's Freak. Hickson covering. Now here's Freak. He's got 26. From the arc. Koufos grabs the miss. Koufos has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Jack with it. Out defended by Freak. Koufos the pass to McLemore.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Jack. No good.